Is of Aiwowo pastry. This one it has chestnut flavor filling. It's very similar to mochi. However, the main difference is this is a bit more chewy than mochi. And instead of being coated with rice flour, which is very plain flavor, it's very bland. This is coated with coconut, finely grated coconut. So it's a little bit more flavorful in that respect. Whereas with some brands of mochi, you eat it and you're like, I gotta get some of this rice flour off because it's just messing with the flavor. The coconut, in a way, it kind of reminds me. There's an Indonesian food. It's a traditional Javanese snack that's made for special occasions called klepon, and it's made with I think with rice, and you make a little ball, and in the middle of it is I think it's some kind of a brown sugar, and the outside part has a green color to it, and it's coated with grated coconut, and that's quite nice. If you can get somebody who knows really how to make it really nicely. So this is how it comes packaged. There are 2 packages, and it's, as you can see, it's sealed. And also in the bottom there is these absorb excess moisture in the air to help maintain freshness and prevent it from getting, I guess, stale or soggy. I think I'm gonna add a little. Oh, there we go. I got it. It is not that easy to open, so you might want to just resort to pulling out your scissors and snipping it open. So the only thing that I can smell right now is a mild smell of coconut. I'm going to say that, I did a review recently of some mochi that I got at an Asian grocery store, it was way too sweet. This brand, which is Chinese instead of Japanese, definitely seemed, with the other one I tried, to go in the opposite direction of it's mildly sweet. So let's see if this one is. You can see it's very mushy. This definitely has a much more pronounced flavor than the red bean paste one that I tried. I'm not really used to eating chestnuts, so unless you grew up in an area where eating chestnuts was part of your experience, which I know is in parts of Asia it's very common, and I think in parts of America it used to be common to eat chestnuts, because of course chestnuts roasting o'er an open fire. So yeah, some Westerners used to eat it, but I've never actually encountered it until now, with this mochi and the Aiwowo pastry. It's got a unique flavor that I really can't compare it to something. It's not unpleasant. It's fine. It's just, again, this is a mildly sweetened pastry. So even though one of these has 100 calories, you don't notice the sugar. I don't know why they call it a pastry. To me, a pastry is something made with bread. But maybe when they translated the Chinese, they came up with the idea, we'll call it pastry. I would say mochi is more along the lines of a confection. a candy. Because pastries are typically made with some kind of a bread, like puff pastries have the many layers, real croissants. It's you have a layer of bread dough, and you slather some margarine or butter on it, and you fold 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 it to create many layers. And that's how puff pastries have what look to be lots of layers, and it's very flaky. This has not, it's not bread. It's not a pastry. But, whatever. That's how they want to translate it. I guess that's up to them. It's certainly unique. And as far as using coconut on the outside, I prefer that to the rice flour because at least it imparts a nice flavor as opposed to the very bland flavor of rice flour. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day.